Once again, it's Brother Jay here. I hope you've had a very, very good week. Last week, we had a chance to share a very quick message, and we're going to share a very quick message again today. So just stay with me for a few minutes, and let's find something meaningful from scriptures to strengthen ourselves as Christians. This week, we're going to look at Job, the Bible character Job, and the things he went through. Sometimes we go through things and then we question ourselves if it's because of certain things we've done, if it's because we've committed some sort of sin, or if it's just sort of like we're just trying to figure out why we're going through so much difficult times in our lives. But we're just going to look at Job. So we take the scriptures and look at Job chapter 1. The Bible says Job was a righteous man and the Lord really spoke highly of in the presence of the devil in Job chapter 1. Job was a faithful man. In fact, he was the type of man that wakes up in the morning and prays for his children. And if his children has committed sin against God, he will plead on their behalf. And so he must have been a very faithful man who was wealthy as well, according to Job chapter 1, and the explanation of his wealth. His wealth. You know, the sheep, the camels and the oxen, all the things he had. And so he was a rich man who feared God. But and within a minute, all his 10 children, 7 sons and 3 daughters died. He lost all his properties within a day. And so just a day, Job lost everything. And so he questioned himself if he had done something wrong. He pleaded with the Lord. He begged and begged and begged. Yet his troubles didn't seem to go away. His wife left him. His friends left him. Everyone that was close to him left him. Sometimes in life, when we go through certain difficult times, we get to find out the people who love you. You get to really know the people who are really close to you. The really good people, that's when you get to know them when you're in trouble. And so Job found out that all the people that were around him were people just around him because he was successful in life. They were not real people who were ready, who were not prepared to stay with him in difficult times. And so while Job prayed and seeked the Lord's face and asked the Lord, not that Job did anything wrong, it was just the Lord proving to the devil how faithful Job was. But I tell you this, Job said something in Job chapter 13 verses 15. He said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. And so no matter what he goes through, no matter how difficult the time is, how difficult he's going through, he's lost everything, he's got sores all around his body, he's almost crippled, he's almost blind, he's wretched, he's dirty. Though the Lord puts him through all those difficult times, yet he will trust him. Job wasn't prepared to let go. He was not going to let go of God, even though he was going through difficult times. And so I just want to tell you this today, that no matter how difficult it is, have faith, stay with God, for the Lord has something really strong and something really good for you. The Bible says that but after all Job's troubles, God gave him a double portion of what he had before. And so he was twice as rich as he was before. And so sometimes God takes us through certain phases in life, which is so difficult, purposely to glorify himself, purposely to strengthen us. Sometimes you go through things in life, you think, I cannot make it. And then when you make it, a few years down the line, you just sit back and then you just reflect on it and you realize that, wow, I've just come through such a long journey. And so I just want to strengthen someone. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16, it says, the righteous man may fall 7 times he will rise. And so no matter how many times you've fallen, no matter how many times you fall, rise and fight on. And so Job fell, he had nothing, but he fought on until the Lord blessed him. Even though his wife, his children, he lost everything he had made. But he never stopped fighting. He fought until God raised him and strengthened him and made him prominent again. And so the Lord will make you prominent. Just keep fighting. I just want to strengthen you today that no matter what you're going through, don't give up. Just keep fighting. You're a warrior. You're a fighter. Fight. Keep praying. Keep persisting. Keep praying. Keep going down on your knees all the time. And I believe the Lord will strengthen you. The Lord will lift you. Just as you've been through difficult times before, he will strengthen you. May the Lord strengthen you and give you the strength to fight through whatever difficult times you're going through right now. May the Lord bless you. I just came to say, may the Lord bless you and keep you. And we'll meet again next week. Have a wonderful weekend and God bless you. Keep safe. It's Brother Jerry here and may you be blessed. God bless.